Simple Life presents 23 signs he is abusive. 1. He jumps into the relationship quickly. Abusers want commitment quickly. They can be extremely charming at the beginning and claim they've never felt this way about anyone and they need you. Try to slow things down a little and see if he respects it. 2. He bad-mouths his exes. Most people have at least a little anger toward their exes, but if he can't let go of his bitterness, investigate further. If he ever claims they tried to falsely accuse him of abuse, run. Most of those false claims turn out to be accurate. 3. He doesn't respect your opinions. Does he ever belittle you for your beliefs? Or maliciously tease you around others? No man who loves a woman would do that. 4. His happiness depends on you. Men who are abusive paint a picture where you are the only two that matter. He needs you and you need him. Without each other, you can't survive or will never be happy again. 5. Things are never his fault. Abusers are masters of being the victim. A healthy relationship should involve a man who can own up to when he makes a mistake. An abuser will always claim the world is out to get him even though he was an innocent bystander. The boss, family, you, it's always someone else's fault if anything goes wrong. 6. He thinks men are better than women. If you catch glimpses of sexism when he lets his guard down, make sure you know how he feels about women. Abusers tend to have strict views on gender rules. Does he think he is smarter than his female colleagues? Is his career more important than your career? Does he think women aren't able to function fully without a relationship? These are scary signs of sexism. Although he may tell you you're different from other women, that will eventually change and soon you'll find he thinks he's better than you. 7. He limits your phone use. This lack of trust and desire to completely control you may be disguised as love and protection for you, it's not. 8. Abuse is in his past, even if it didn't happen to him. A study found that 43% of male sexual abusers were previously exposed to abuse, as a child. Whether he was personally abused, or watched someone in his household be abused, there is an unfortunate, terrifying cycle that comes with abuse. Determining if he was abused can be difficult. If you ask him if he was abused in his childhood, he'll probably say no. Ask instead how he was punished if he broke a rule as a child. 9. He has low self-esteem. Abusers can hide behind a confident facade, but underneath it all, they only feel good about themselves when they put others down. 10. He is unkind to animals and children. This is a huge red flag. Studies show that 71 to 83% of battered women said their partners also killed or abused their family pet as well. 11. He puts you down. A man who loves you would never tell you that you're not pretty enough, thin enough, smart enough or talented enough. 12. He doesn't like when you spend time with your family and friends. An essential part of abuse is pulling you away from your support group. It's a way for him to have more control over you. If he won't let you spend time with the people you love, he doesn't have good intentions. 13. He's easily jealous. Feeling wary of relationships you have with other men can be normal. But being constantly suspicious of any contact you have with any other man, and accusing you incorrectly of flirting crosses a line of overjealous. 14. His feelings get hurt easily and frequently. You shouldn't have to walk on eggshells around your man. He's easily insulted, and will often rant and rave about injustices that are just part of life. He switches from loving to angry in a matter of minutes. If his moods shift explosively, watch out. 15. He previously hurt a partner. If he's ever abused someone in the past, don't be with him any longer. No matter what reason he gives you for hurting them, alcohol, previous anger management problems, etc., it's not a good reason. 16. He threatens you to control you. An abuser will threaten a victim when the victim won't do what he wants, or does something he doesn't like. He expects perfection from you, and for you to meet his every need. Don't believe his lies, it's not normal to talk that way to someone else. 17. You are frightened of him when he is angry. He is responsible for everything he does, even when he is angry. His anger should not be intimidating. If he shouts at you, punches walls, throws things, ruins your possessions to prove a point, or gets so close it frightens you, you're with an abuser. 18. He's controlling. He interrogates you intensely about who you talked to and where you were. Checks mileage on the car, keeps all the money or asks for receipts. And insists you ask for permission to go anywhere or do anything. 19. He uses force during sex. He enjoys throwing you or holding you down against your will. He finds the idea of rape exciting, not only in fantasy. He intimidates, manipulates or forces you to engage in unwanted sex acts. 20. He subjects you to verbal abuse. He constantly criticizes you or says cruel things. He degrades, curses and calls you ugly names. He will use vulnerable points about your past or current life against you. 21. Threats of violence. Any threats of physical force meant to control you. Most people do not threaten their partner, but an abuser will excuse this behavior by claiming that, everyone talks like that. 22. Alcohol or drug abuse. Not a cause of domestic violence, but makes it more dangerous. 23. Any force during an argument. This may involve an abuser holding down his partner, physically restraining the partner from leaving, or pushing or shoving. Holding someone back to make demands, such as, "You will listen to me," is also a show of force, as is restraining someone so she can't leave. Strangling is a significant red flag for lethal violence. We hope you do not meet a person who is abusive in your life. If you like the video, do subscribe, like and comment. Do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. Thank you for watching.